Welcome back to Danganronpa. Now, we're investigating. Way. So, get straight into it, I guess. No dilly-dallying. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Mizuno. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 AM. The body was discovered in Makoto's room, in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Okay, well, first bit of evidence. How you doing, hero? No way. I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. You okay, Chihiro? Doing any better? Probably not. Nope. Are you going to help investigate, Chihiro? But, like, can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Okay, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. But Hiro, up your game. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime. My room. Won't make any progress without investigating there. I mean, we might do. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. Jeez. Better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Okay. I'll try talking to everyone first. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too? I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. Monday, you doing alright? You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already disposed of some evidence, before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible. That dirty... Oh, that sly dog. Anyone who raised their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. So if I ever find that SOB that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if a girl did it? That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Ugh, great bit of banter. Hey, Kyoko. Quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But...
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? No, not really. I'm searching. Searching?
Okay, this sounds like a toddler. She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. Okay, I guess we'll investigate everything else. What is there to investigate? Hey, anything in the drawer? The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that's been used at all. Makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. Can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this. Yeah, seriously. Oh, Monday. We ain't exactly in the mood to be building furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either then? Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday. None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Okay. There are gouges in the bed, like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Stand? The display stand the sword was on. Okay. The bin. No, okay. Keys? Keys are on the floor. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. so Sayaka would have had the key in here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have any... After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or open it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the keys somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Lint roller. Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less here than there was. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little? That's not evidence? Serious? Okay. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. Shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle is especially missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you, even if you just touch it a little bit. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. Sheath? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? Plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched in the first place? Even as someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're going to attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. Heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of a fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? I don't know. Who am I? A detective? There are scratches and gouges on my wall and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it! I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something. That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. Do something so something could happen in the room right next to you. And there's no way you could know. Perhaps that's another one of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for a murder. I feel like that's basically everything for this part of the room. Oh, something! But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, "Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so, but... What? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time. Interesting. What's interesting? Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean? I searched your floor from one corner to another. I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really? Not one hair from the victim, not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around here. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Someone used it to... Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka? Or the killer? That's the question, isn't it? Oh, do we have to go in the bathroom now? Let's do what we got so far. We've got the file, the struggle, the sword, the sword's sheath, the rooms, the toolkit, and the cleanliness. The bathroom. And on the other side of this door. Why was it inverted? What? No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear. It wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't. I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Okay. Told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now after time to think like that, I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object was thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist looks swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery over there on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery, that's what you just said. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... There's blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her finger? The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw, what? Written in blood with the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. Whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Oh, I've already seen this. It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers, that's most likely Sayaka's dying message. Never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself. Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean. The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result? Think about it. You're not going to tell me? You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. Honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer. There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. Once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. The door doesn't quite fit in the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob? It's one key. Really? Gonna do this?
So then.
I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Yep, okay, I'm on it. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem.
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So.
Guess maybe they were trying to get the door to unlock and ended up breaking the whole thing. My bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently, struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. Mentioned earlier that the bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, he suddenly turned and left the room. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to go see for myself what was in that video. On top of that, I'm sure there's some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is. That is a great idea, Makoto. Let's see. Yo, Leon, what's up? There is no way that Makoto is this short. Hey, Chihiro. Hey, Chihiro. I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what those numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head. I'm sorry. I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or, she maybe know more than she's letting on. No, couldn't be. I don't think it was Chihiro. I don't think Chihiro killed Sayaka. You know, I'm gonna cut this episode here. Next episode, we'll keep investigating. And, yeah, see you then.